Hello and welcome to Castlebatch Primary School Academy's very first video newsletter. And welcome to Term 5. I've got Mrs Lovejoy with me this morning and she's going to be talking to you in a minute. But first of all, we've got some hellos and goodbyes to do. Mrs Shears, who's one of our admin team, left us at the end of last term and she's gone off to pastures new, so we wish her the very best of luck. We welcome Miss Cousins to our office team. Miss Cousins is our new office apprentice and she started with us yesterday. And we're welcoming back Mrs Harraway to Year 2. She's returning to us from maternity leave and it's great to see her back at school. Term 5 is a short term but very, very busy. We have Year 6 working very hard getting ready for their SATs tests in a couple of weeks. They're working hard and they're going to make us proud as they do every year, trying their best with their tests. So they are actually quite looking forward to them. We have Year 5 doing some exciting things this term. We've got their space exposition tomorrow. That's on Thursday the 25th of April and that's at Priory School. So if anybody wants to pop along and learn about all things space related, Year 5 children will be presenting that for anyone to come and join in with, so do pop along if you can. Year 5 are also performing for parents this term. They've got a production of Oliver at the moment that they're rehearsing. They'll be performing that on the 9th of May. Do remember that there's one seat for all parents in the morning and there are 2 seats for all parents in the evening. That's per child. We do have to stick to those numbers because we're limited with our hall capacity, so we thank you for cooperating with that. We have been working really hard over the past few terms working on redeveloping our curriculum. Lots of work together and we've been working with our partner school as well, St Anne's. We'll have more news about that in due course and we'll share with you where we're up to, but that's an exciting piece of work that's going on at Castlebatch at the moment. So I'm going to hand over to Mrs Lovejoy, who's going to talk to you about September.
Hi, so I'm the Early Years and Key Stage 1 leader at Castlebatch. I'd like to welcome all our new families that are starting with us in September. We're really looking forward to meeting you all and getting to know the children. It's been a while since you came in and had a look round, so if I just recap a little bit about what our school's like. We've got 2 reception classes, they're called Castle Base and Batch Base. The children work in their bases for their learning like phonics and numeracy, and they have a talk time and a physical development session in the mornings. The rest of the time the children are working independently in any area of our provision, so they can work in the classrooms, they can work in our rainbow room, or they can work outside in any weather. And the adults really carefully plan that environment to match the needs of the children. In order to be ready to come back to school in September, we're going to have a welcome meeting just for parents this time on the 23rd of May. And a welcome pack's being sent out to you this week, so it'll give you all the information that you need to be ready for that. If you fancied coming into school before then, perhaps a bit more informally, we've got our Ladies' Night coming up soon for Friends of Castlebatch. Or you could bring the little ones to the school fair, which is happening on Friday the 5th of July. All the information you need for starting school, for getting ready for September, for meetings and events that are happening are on the school website. So if you wanted to have a look on there, you can follow us on Twitter or also on Facebook. Or if you've got any questions before then feel free to give us a ring and we can answer those for you. Okay?
Great, so we look forward to meeting all of our new parents and we look forward to seeing lots of our parents around and about at our various events up until the end of the year. There will be another video newsletter coming up soon. So yeah, thank you.